Want to grow your business and take it to the next level? Well, here we all are, and we are going to show you how through hard work, perseverance, and a little help and know-how, you can take things to the next level and push the success of your business even further. Let's get going.
Welcome everyone, Paul Wright here in the next episode of the Practiceology 7 Questions in 7 Minute podcast. We teach you the science of running a highly successful and profitable allied health business works without you. And Chris McCarroll has joined me from flood-ravaged Brisbane. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for having me.
And I laughed with Chris before the call. They've just had a massive flooding event in Brisbane. So he's in his car for this one. So his backdrop isn't what it would normally have been in his great office thing, but mate, hats off for doing it. Chris's background, he started allied health marketing back in 2015 after noticing a gap in the market for the delivery of effective marketing solutions to private practice owners. Since then, AHM has grown into a full service agency for health businesses and brands alike throughout Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, and the rest of the world. After working alongside many allied health professionals, he also identified a need for a wider audience and a platform for health professionals to gain public awareness of the amazing work they're doing. As a result, he launched the Allied magazine, which is still running today. So he's around the place. He's doing lots of different things. And I'm looking forward to see what Chris is going to share with us. So mate, see you right to go in 7 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, time's up. Chris, who is your ideal client at Allied Health Marketing?
Our ideal client is a private practice or a healthcare brand that is growing, looking to streamline their marketing, looking to build a brand that connects and can add real value to the community, more so than just, what their main service might be, where we're looking to get on board and help practices grow effectively and cost effectively, mainly from solo practitioners to teams of 50. We've kind of worked through hundreds of challenges over the years, just to kind of, see if we can drive the clinic's mission or the brand's mission, and just understand their business inside and out and help them to grow.
Beautiful. So question 2. So what's the problem that you solve for them, Chris?
Our biggest problem that we solve is time. So we essentially are giving time back to the business owner, the practitioner who may still be, wearing 50 hats in the business. We're trying to alleviate some of that. We look at a whole range of different ways that we can help streamline and systemize the marketing side of the business. That's very much time is what we give back to practices.
And I love the way you branded your site too. We give owners 12 hours. Is it 12 hours a week back? I just love the
12
angle.
and a half.
12 and a half.
Yeah, that 30 minutes. We've kind of, over the years, we've looked at how long it takes to do a whole range of activities for the business owner, or whoever might be doing those tasks. And on average, it's about 12 and a half hours a month that you can literally delegate to us.
Yeah, I love the angle, because for a marketing agency, you talk about time. I love what you've done with it. Question 3. So typical symptoms people experience or owners experience when they are time poor and they're trying to market their business. What do they do wrong?
Yeah, consistency. It's a consistency issue. Getting the message out clearly and consistently all the time. What we find is that a lot of practices and brands will sporadically throw out messages whenever it's like, oh my God, I haven't done Facebook for 5 days. Quickly, I'll just throw up this. Or, oh my God, we haven't sent an email for 4 months. Quickly, let's just send a message out. And it's just that consistency that is the biggest issue in private practice when you're growing and everything's just so fast.
I suppose too, the other symptom or the mistake is they don't do anything. Maybe they just get overwhelmed, and as a result, they just leave it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and just rely on referral pathways.
Yeah. Okay. So we unload them, get it all happening strategically and systematic without them having to worry about it.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So any other mistakes? What other mistakes do owners make when they're trying to solve this themselves? I suppose trying to do it themselves might be a mistake.
That's probably the biggest one. And we work with some who are amazing at marketing. They've kind of were born with this skill that a lot of practitioners don't have, where they can actually tell their story. They can learn very quickly, and they know what they can and can't be doing in the space as well. So one of the other things is really just slapping together like a campaign. And typically we see Google ads is probably the one that we see practitioners literally just throw up a quick Google ad, throw 600, $700 at it a month, and then wonder why, they got no return from it. So that's probably one of the biggest ones, because Google ads is pitched as a fast, quick, and it is when it's set up correctly.
Yeah. And then they say, well, I tried that and it didn't work.
Yeah.
They didn't test it well. They didn't do the numbers well.
Yeah.
And it didn't work for them. So question 5 with about 3 minutes left. So what can they do? What's a valuable free action, Chris, that owners can do on their own bat to help them with this problem of marketing and being time poor?
The biggest one we find is doing a brand and marketing audit on yourself, which will literally look at what you're actually doing. What are all of the channels that you currently have for communication? Which ones are you using effectively? Which ones are you not? And then you can lay out a plan on how you can increase your communication from there.
So lay it all out, look at what you're doing rather than having it all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Put it all in one place and see what you've actually got. Audit yourself.
Yep.
Beautiful. So what's a valuable free resource? What have you got for them, Chris? How can you at Allied Health Marketing help these guys?
So a great place to start is identifying your key target markets. We've put together a free ebook that you can download on our website, alliedhealthmarketing.com.au, and just go to the free resources section, and you can download the target market ebook, which has a whole range of different things in there to help you create your messages, understand who you're actually talking to, and really just help you align your value proposition and getting that out there in the community to your database. What's
the URL again? Where do they go?
alliedhealthmarketing.com.au.
And I assume on that site, Chris, they can also get you guys to have a look to help them. You can do an audit for them. What else do you do for them?
Yeah, so we do free audits. That's generally the biggest thing that we do is just laying it all out. You can then choose to work with us or not. You've then got a plan as to what you can go and action yourself, because it may not be the right time. There's a lot of things you can do yourself. So those resources that we have can actually give you a really good look at the things that you can do yourself. From there's a whole range of different practice marketing solutions that we have that are also available on the website for you to have a look at.
Beautiful. Biggest tip, guys, don't do this yourself. Like get some help. You just don't know what you're doing. I'm the same. You just don't, even if you're a good marketer, you just haven't got time. You've got to outsource this stuff. It's just not worth mucking around with. So, Matt, about a minute to go. What's the one question I should have asked you today that would give great value to our listeners and viewers today?
I think why Allied Health was probably a good question. And I think that...
why did you choose Allied Health?
It was a happy accident, and I was working for Surf Life Saving Queensland, doing branding and event management and sponsorship, and from there completely burnt out, but just loved the sports marketing side of it. And I started consulting because I thought that was going to be easier. Starting my own business was going to be easier than the job that I was working, which was ridiculous at the time. And spoke at a ESSA conference in 2015 and on branding and marketing in the allied health space. And that was my first look at it. And from there, I've just immersed myself in the industry, met some amazing humans, and just love the work that we actually get to put out and make a difference.
Beautiful. And mate, where's the URL? Where do they go again to find you guys? I love what you're doing.
Yeah, alliedhealthmarketing.com.au.
Save yourself 12.5 hours a month at least by the sound. I think at least, I think it'd be very conservative with that 12.5 hours, Chris, what you're telling me.
Yeah, on average, it's an average.
Mate, thanks for joining us on the Practiceology Podcast.
No problem. Thank you.
Now, if you'd like to find out more about Practiceology and how we guarantee to increase your business cash flow by more than 30%, give your life back by decreasing your consulting hours and generating a flood of new therapists and clients for your practice, go to mypracticeology.com. You can find it, register for the free monthly webinar or arrange a chat with me. If you want to find out more about Practiceology, just go to haveachatwithpaul.com. See you in the next episode.